Ninth class, Chapter 1, Story of Village Palampur, Dispensary, Hospital, Factors of Production, Land, Water, Forest, Minerals, Labor, Physical Capital, Fixed Capital, Tools, Machines, Buildings, Working Capital, Raw Materials, Money, and Human Capital. 1 hectare is equals to 1,07,639.104 square feet. 1 hectare is equals to square of 100 meters. 1 hectare is equals to 2.471 acres. 1 yard is equals to 3 feet. 1 acre is equals to 43,560 square feet. 1 acre is equals to 1000 cents. 1 cent is equals to 435 square feet. 1 acre is equals to 40 guntas. 1 gunta is equals to 121 gajams. 1 gajam is equals to 9 square feet. Chapter 2, People as Resource. Human resource is more educated and healthy trained. Human capital is formed then. Japan invested in education and health. Economic activities. Primary. Agriculture, forestry, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry, farming, mining and quarrying. Secondary. Manufacturing. Tertiary. Trade, transport, communication, banking, education, health, tourism, services, insurance, etc. Market activities. For pay or profit, etc. Jobs. Non-market activities for self-consumption. Example, housewives work, gardening, charity, fishing, etc. Quality of population, literacy, life expectancy and skill. 12th 5-year plan is the last 5-year plan and it is from 2012 to 2017. Gross enrollment ratio, GER, 18 to 23 years. Higher education, 25.2% in 2017-18 and target 30% by 2020 to 2021. Its global average. Crude birth rate, number of births per 1,000 people in a particular period. People who are not willing to work are not called unemployed. 15 to 59, working force of population. Unemployment, rural area, seasonal, during some months, disguised. 5 men's work is done by 8 men and 3 are waste. Urban area, educated unemployment. Paradoxical manpower, some fields more manpower, some fields less manpower. Detrimental, harmful. Chapter 3, Poverty as a Challenge. JHUGGIS, Juggis, slum with iron and mud houses. Tatters, TATTERS, చినిగిపోయిన జోలి సంచులు లాంటివి. Erratic, irregular. Ebbing, EBBING, gradually decrease. Facets, కోణాలు, FACETS. Poverty, caused by social exclusion and vulnerability. Food intake in calories, 2,400 per day in rural area, 2,100 per day in urban area. In 2011 and 12, for family of 5, 4,080 rupees per month in rural area, 5,000 rupees per month in urban area is for basic needs. Basically revised every 5 years. National Sample Survey Organization surveys for poverty. World Bank in 2011, $1.90 per person per day. It is international poverty line basic. 2011-12 poverty percentage is 22%. Head count ratio 21.9%. 2011-12 population below poverty. Sustainable Development Goal by United Nations ending poverty by 2030. Cause of poverty in India due to British administration, ruined handicrafts, low growth rate and population growth, high income inequalities, social ceremonies, economic example farm activities. Anti-poverty measures, economic growth and targeted anti-poverty measures. Right to work, MGNREGA. In 2005, aims at 100 days wage in rural areas. It is seen by NEGF and SCGF for implementation. After 15 days, ideal unemployment allowance is given. Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana, PMRY, 1993. Self-employment for educated unemployed in rural areas. Rural Employment Generation Program, REGP, 1995. 10th 5-year plan, 2002 to 2007. Self-employment, 25 lakh new jobs. Swarna Jayanti Gram Swarozgar Yojana, SGSY, 1999. Bring above poverty line by SHGs and bank credit and government subsidy. Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana, PMGY, 2000. Year. Additional central assistance for basic services in states. Poverty is not only about income and food, it is education, shelter, health, job, confidence, caste and gender prejudice. Antyodaya Anna Yojana, AAY, December 2000. 1 crore poorest families. 25 kg wheat, 2 rupees per kg, rice, 3 rupees per kg. From April 2000 to 35 kgs. Aiming 1 crore targeted public distribution system. Chapter 4 Food Security in India. Food security, availability, accessibility, affordability to all people at all times. Food security depends on public distribution system and government vigilance. Famine occurs when natural calamities happen and prices rise. Bengal famine 1943. It occurred because of sending produce to World War support by British. Destitutes, who is such a poor that he don't have anything to feed himself. EKE, EEK, ఎట్టుకు రావడం, సర్ది పెట్టుకు రావడం. National Health and Family Survey, NHFS. Hunger, chronic hunger, inadequate diet because of poverty. Seasonal hunger, only in some days food is not available. Green Revolution stamp by Indira Gandhi in July 1968 called Wheat Revolution. Food security of India. Buffer stock. FCI buys wheat and rice from surplus states with MSP which is declared before sowing season to increase crop and distributed in deficit areas with issue price which is lower than market price. PDS. In India, total around 5.5 lakh PDF fair price shops are there. Grains collected are distributed here with sugar, kerosene and food grains with issue price. With ration cards, Antyodaya ration card, poorest of poor, below poverty ration card, above poverty line ration card. Rationing introduced in India due to Bengal famine and revived in mid-1970s. Three major food intervention schemes are PDS. Earlier there are newly Integrated Child Development Services, ICDS 1975, Experimental Basis, Food for Work, FFW 1977 to 1978, Poverty Alleviation Programs, PAPs, Rural Wage Employment Program, RWEP, October 1980, Sampurna Gramin Rozgar Yojana, SGRY 1999, Midday Meal 1995, ICDS 1975 to 1978 and 2002, Anganwadi Linked, Food, Preschool Education, Primary Health Care, Immunization, Health Checkup and Referral Services for under 6 years and their mothers. National Food Security Act 2013, 75% rural eligible, 50% urban eligible. PDS up to 1992, Universal. Revamped Public Distribution System 1992, Backward Blocks, 20 kg food grains. Targeted Public Distribution System 1997, Poor and not poor, below poverty and above poverty line are eligible, 35 kg of food grains. Annapurna Scheme 2000, Indigent Senior Citizens 10 kg of food grains for free. Antyodaya Anna Yojana 2002, Poorest of Poor 35 kg of food grains, wheat 2 rupees per kg, rice 3 rupees per kg. National Food Security Act 2013, Priority Households 5 kg per person per month, wheat 2 rupees per kg, rice 3 rupees per kg, coarse grains 1 rupee per kg. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, 36 member countries, 1961 established, headquarters is in Paris. Academy of Development Science in Maharashtra. Grain Bank Program, 10th class, Chapter 1, Development, Income, Security, Freedom, Equal Respect. Net attendance ratio, total number of children of 14 and 15 years attending school as percentage of total number of children in the same age group. Human Development Report, also called as Human Development Index by United Nations Development Program on per capita income, health and education. Chapter 2, Sectors of Indian Economy. National Sample Survey Organization every 5 years. Survey on employment and unemployment. NSSO is under Ministry of Statistics, Planning and Program Implementation. Primary sector, natural sector, agriculture and related sector. Secondary sector, industrial sector, tertiary sector, service sector. GDP, value of all final goods and services produced within a country during a particular year. In developed countries, general sector change pattern is primary to secondary, secondary to tertiary. Sectorial contribution to GDP has increased, but still primary sector is the largest employer. So many are underemployed in agricultural sector and also called disguised unemployment. Organized sector, unorganized sector, public sector, not to earn profit but to provide service by taxes. Private sector for profit. Chapter 3, Money and Credit. Per se, by itself or intrinsically or in itself. Double coincidence of wants. Story of shoe manufacturer and wheat farmer. నీ కావాల్సింది నా దగ్గర ఉంది. Medium of exchange, money. Money doesn't have any intrinsic value. Demand deposits can withdraw as their wish. Bank hold 15% as cash for depositors pay purpose. Formal sector, bank loans, cooperatives, etc. Informal sector, traders, money lenders, friends, etc. Cheap and affordable credit is crucial for the country's development. Chapter 4, Globalization and the Indian Economy. globalization, rapid integration or interconnection between countries, liberalization, removing restrictions set by government, trade barriers, tax on imports, quotas, how much should be imported, companies in special economic zones no need to pay tax for first 5 years. Chapter 5 Consumer Rights. United Nations Consumers International established in 1985. It has 220 member organizations and 115 countries. Consumers have the right to be informed. Voluntary organizations which receive finance support from the government are consumer forums or consumer protection councils. Consumer Protection Act established in 1986, also called as COPRA, COPRA, quasi-judiciary, in district level below 20 lakhs money, in state level 20 lakhs to 1 crore, in national level 1 crore and above. December 24 National Consumers Day. In over 700 consumer groups, only 20 to 25 are recognized in them.